Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and today's word is closure. Closure, a C1 level noun, essentially means ending or conclusion, the act of bringing something to an end. It's about reaching a point where something finishes, often after a period of uncertainty or difficulty. Think of it as the final page of a chapter or the last piece of a puzzle clicking into place. In everyday language, we use closure to describe the feeling of finality or resolution after a significant event or experience, especially when dealing with emotional or challenging situations. Now, let's dive into some synonyms for closure. Words that share a similar meaning include resolution, completion, end, termination, and conclusion. Let's see these synonyms in action. For resolution, we could say, the police investigation brought resolution to the long-standing mystery. Using completion, the completion of the project marked a significant milestone for the company. With end, the end of the summer vacation always feels bittersweet. As for termination, the termination of the contract was unavoidable due to unforeseen circumstances. And finally, using conclusion, the jury reached a conclusion after deliberating for several hours. So, you see how each of these words shares the core idea of something coming to an end, just like closure. Now, let's explore the opposite side of the coin, the antonyms of closure. These words represent the absence of an ending or finality. Some antonyms for closure include beginning, commencement, initiation, opening, and start. Here are examples using these antonyms. For beginning, the beginning of their relationship was filled with excitement and hope. Using commencement, the commencement ceremony marked the start of a new chapter in their lives. With initiation, the initiation of the project required careful planning and coordination. As for opening, the opening of the new museum attracted visitors from all over the world. And lastly, using start, the start of the race was delayed due to the heavy rain. You can see that these words represent the opposite of ending, highlighting the initiation or continuation of something. Now, let's talk about how closure is used in everyday life. You might hear someone say, "I needed closure after the argument with my friend, so we talked it out." Or, the company announced the closure of its branch in London. Another common expression is seeking closure, which means trying to find a sense of resolution or peace after a difficult experience. For example, she traveled back to her hometown to seek closure after her father's passing. Here are some more usage examples of closure in sentences and phrases. The movie provided a satisfying closure to the series. The negotiation process finally reached closure after months of discussion. He felt a sense of closure after selling his childhood home. The project team celebrated the closure of the successful campaign. The detective worked tirelessly to bring closure to the victim's family. Sometimes, you have to create your own closure. Without closure, it's hard to move on. She's been struggling to find closure since the accident. Getting a formal apology gave him some closure. The therapist helped her work towards closure. So, as we've learned today, closure signifies an ending or conclusion, often bringing a sense of resolution. We explored its definition, synonyms like resolution, completion, end, termination, and conclusion, and antonyms such as beginning, commencement, initiation, opening, and start. We also saw how closure is used in everyday conversations and common expressions. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of the word closure insightful. Before we go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing to the podcast and leaving a review. Your support helps others discover Hello Word and learn new vocabulary. And for your homework, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word closure and share it as a comment under the video. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Until next time, Keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words.
Goodbye.